Hi, my name is Terry from Sweet Pea Papers in the Sweet Pea Papers book, Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. And today we're going to have a flip through of a fairy journal that I made just for myself. This is not a tutorial series. You didn't miss, a whole video series with this as the flip through. I just figured that since we're going to have 4 fairy books this year, that a 5th one is probably just more than you could bear. So I just made this one for myself. On the cover, it is a Victoria Designs kit, and it's called Woodland Fairies. Now on the front is a woodland fairy, a fairy in a tree, and it's held in with 2 cords, 2 elastic cords for the signatures, and then this is the back cover. And this is the extension. It goes right around, you know what I mean? The page continues right around to the side. The signatures are offset a little bit, one more than the other, to accommodate for a little bit extra inside the front cover. So let's take a look. So when you first open the book, it's still a little stiff. I just made it. Then you have an envelope stack on the front cover. And you open it, and this is just a small one. And of course we have a card, we have a charm with a little dragonfly. And so the card comes out in the same image underneath. And then this goes this way. This one goes this way with cards on the back. It doesn't look like it has a pocket. Alright, and then this one goes this way with cards on the back. This one opens this way, and it has stationery that matches. On the inside I printed out a copy of this paper on coffee dyed paper to make the stationery. And then you've got this one and the same on this side. You have stationery that matches, and then this is our beautiful image in the center, and it says Fairy Woods. I believe it goes this way. Bigger one first. It's always a trick to figure out how to do those, isn't it? My hands are really cold. If I don't get this on the first try, we'll leave it untied. It's April and it's only 38 degrees out and it's raining. Of course, I live in Seattle, so it's raining is probably something I don't need to add on. Okay, this is the first signature, and it says Fairy Tale. And there's a little decorative paper clip right here that you take off, and this flips down, and you've got a little tag in a tuck right there. And then you have another flip down, and you have this completed writing area. I can't slide the book up any farther. You fold that back up, and then you put the little paper clip right back on. On this page is a double pocket. The first pocket is acetate with this lovely little fairy in there. And then you have this card up here with a dragonfly on it. Everything's been, I don't know if this one's been stenciled. Oh, it's got a stamp of a fairy on the back and a mushroom. Now, the bigger cards have all been stenciled just like this writing page. On every single one. And so then you turn this, and there's a really pretty card on the back side or underneath the belly band. This is a satin ribbon, and I love it so much. It's so soft. And see, this has been stenciled and stamped on the back side. Now I'm not going to show you every single one, because you know what happens when you try to take them out. Then they don't want to go back. So we have a flip out here. It's got a magnet that holds it pretty good. And it's got a card with a tab on it. On the back is a diagonal acetate pocket. And there's a little card here. And then this beautiful page here. There's several pages that you just can't really write on or whatever, and they're just there to admire. Okay. Then on the next page, this is the center of the first signature. This one says always celebrate. I used some of that, what is it called? Spooky thread or whatever. You can get it at Halloween at the Dollar Tree. A friend of mine sent me some. And I really appreciate it because I had some and I ran out. And I love it. We've got these two fairies here. And you open this and there's a pocket with a tag. Fairy tag. And you open this and there's a pocket going the other way with a fairy tag. And then there's this beautiful woods image with the W. This matches the cover. Well, this part doesn't, but the W and everything matches. And then on this side, it's just it started out to being a writing page, and then I started sticking all kinds of moths and stuff on it. That's why I stenciled it so you could write right in here. So you can still write in this area here, but and I don't write in my journals, so really I say writing area, but you know. And as we know, I keep all my journals. So, yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. On this page is just an expandable envelope, which is kind of stuck on one side. There we go. An expandable envelope with two beautiful dragonflies. This side is two cards with fairies on them. I'm not going to keep saying with fairies on them, it's pretty obvious. And then 3 file folders. That all fits in this file folder shaped pocket, gusseted pocket. You have to kind of fill those or else the stuff doesn't stay in. On this side, we have a side tuck with a card. Then on this side, this has a magnet in between here, and there's a bookmark, and then a writing page with a fairy on it. Then the last page of this signature is a notebook, and it's got a belly band and another card in the back cover. Excuse me, and it comes out so it's replaceable. There's this cute image at the bottom. At least they're not naked, huh? Fairies tend to be naked a lot of times. What are you going to say? You know, they're tiny, they're in the woods, nobody's around. It's like skinny dipping, right? Then this is the second signature, and we have a great big moth here, and we have one of my favorite papers, which is just the woods. And it has a charm on it that says, just for you. This is a charm that's a leaf for our woods. There we go. And you open this, and then this is not another flip out, it's an actual pocket. There's a card up here that goes behind, and then there's a card that goes inside that matches the first card, the front card. I mean, it's the same paper, it's not the exact same. And this one has a card on the back that matches the fronts. Okay? Then on this one, you have a tuck with a window, and this tag comes out, and the fairy matches right up so that it lines up in the window. Those are always fun to do, aren't they? And a little butterfly, the word leaf, and some stationery that matches. A writing page with stenciling. A coffee dyed page. These are 2 corner pockets, and I just butted them up next to each other, and then all these cards come out. Like that. These were gusseted pockets, and I cut the little pieces off and just put them on as flat pockets. Here's a belly band made out of tickets. And a writing card stenciled on the back. And I like this paper, it's pretty. So it's the same on opposite corners. Then on this page is one of my favorite things to do, which is a sliding CD cover. So this slides up and down. You can put it up here so that it doesn't cover up the fairy there. And then this card in here. There's a card there, I promise. This card right here comes out. My dog is barking at the neighbor's dog. Now, the CD on this needs to have a narrower back piece, and that's the reason it slides a little bit here. But you know what? It slides. I like it. It's for me. This is treasure. Little fairy in the middle. This one I didn't put a magnet in. It has a little Velcro dot on the writing area. It was an accident. A happy accident. There's always happy accidents. And there's 2 fairy tags here. And you have to keep them slid over a little bit, or they don't, or they block your Velcro dot. Nobody likes a blocked Velcro dot. On the next page here, you have 2 tags and a flip up with a large tag up here. When you take it out, you have a large writing area. And then right here, there's a large writing area with another one of my favorite things, which is the big bug. But I didn't get a chance to use the big bug ephemera. This page here is a large dragonfly pocket on coffee dyed paper. Again with the pocket with the 3 large cards. Oh, look, a bug ephemera. I guess I did get to use one. I used Studio G, I believe it is, ink, and it worked out perfect. It comes in a set with green, purple, and turquoise, and I used the green and the purple that were coordinated to go together. So I used both colors of ink, and I really enjoyed that. I love purple, so I was happy that I got to use purple. And here's a tuck with a space for a writing card. This is a cute page, so I didn't want to cover any of it up, so I just put a small 3x3 envelope with a couple of teeny weeny tags in there, and then I put it on as a pocket with a tag that comes out back here. Then on the back page, this looks like it should open and have a magnet, but it doesn't. It's a belly band with stationery. You can see these pretty flowers here. I'm trying not to take it all the way out because it's kind of a stinker because the book is rounded back here to get it back in. And then you have that at the top. And on the back of the page it says "The End." And instead of signing the book, I put my seal with the letter T on it for Terry. This is the back cover again. And that's it for our flip through. I hope you enjoyed this flip through of this book. I really had fun making it. It was totally bizarre making a book without filming it. And my friends were teasing me about it because I kept feeling like I needed to turn on the camera. Okay, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.